From WFAA, this is Good Morning Texas.
For the first time in history, all four generations, traditionalists, boomers, Xers, and millennials, are in the workplace at one time. Sherry Elliott-Yeary is the author of Ties to Tattoo, a book that provides insights into celebrating the qualities and values of other generations. Sherry, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Why is this book so timely and important right now?
For the first time, we are seeing four different generations in the workforce, and I like to call it collaboration versus collision. And we see the younger force putting up their cell phones, and I just did a speech the other day saying, you can't text your way through a job interview. And so it makes a really big difference. Baby boomers, which are in their 40s and 50s, and traditionalists 65 and up, they're not leaving the workforce as quickly, because I always say our 401k is now a 201k, and healthcare has gotten so expensive that the younger generations are competing for jobs at Starbucks with people in their 40s and 50s.
Yeah, okay.
So it is really relevant right now, because as the labor force starts to change, someone in their 20s, which I call my tattoo generation, has to learn to communicate with someone in their 60s. And there's such a spread in technology. Who do you ask for to help you with your phone or your TV?
Yeah, my 17-year-old niece.
Exactly. So that's the difference in even what we bring into the business.
Okay, so how do we learn to begin to successfully interact in the workplace when you have those different generations? What does every generation need to be mindful of?
First, they need to understand the other four generations and really know, for instance, the traditionalists grew up in the Depression. So they're the ones who I always say are not going to throw out that sandwich because somebody's starving somewhere, or that burnt piece of toast. Well, the difference is maybe someone in the Gen X or millennial, they want an iPad, iPhone, and so there's two different mentalities at work. Our younger workforce, they want to have flexibility in their work. If you ask someone in that age range, in their 20s and 30s, to stay late and work on a project, that means they're going to show up on time tomorrow. And you ask someone in their 40s and 50s, and they'll stay late and work till midnight, because that's what's ingrained in them from a work atmosphere.
Okay, but we can all get to that place to get that good work ethic. What would you say to people of any age who are looking for a job right now?
Set yourself apart. Know your brand. Feel confident about who you are and what you offer to the company, and walk in knowing that and showing them the value. Do your research. Find a mentor. And mentoring programs are really important so that you have the competitive edge. Volunteer to gain that experience you've never had before. Get something on the resume.
Yeah, volunteering is a big deal that people overlook, because that gets you not only out in the community and networking, but gives you that self-confidence and kind of builds your brand of what you're passionate about, too.
Absolutely. And one of my companies, I hire a lot of out-of-work HR professionals because they still have a lot of skill sets, but they want the flexibility to take care of their parents now as they're aging, and perhaps still their children. So there's a lot of opportunities to understand each other and how to make it work.
You have Gen Ys at home. You said you have 3 millennials
I
at
have
home.
3 millennials. I had one, and I fired her 3 times when she worked for me at Snelling. And I was over 55,000 people. And for some reason, this 16-year-old daughter of mine at the time could not get that you don't text message 4,000 times a month and you don't fall asleep because you're bored. But that's what really got me interested in writing about the generations, because there had to be something new and different.
So maybe this would be a good gift for the college grad. Maybe they should be graduating with this book in hand to kind of see what the world that they're going to integrate into is.
Exactly.
Okay, well, Sherry, good advice. Thanks for being here today. And you can go to tiesandtattoos.com for more information. And for now, we'll send it over to you, Rob.